Hey guys, so at the beginning of this video you saw me doing some tarot storage reorganization, and I set aside the decks that did not fit into that tarot oracle category, really, I thought, and just put them in this box here. And I just thought I would go through them with you and show you, because some of them are, well, they are all very cool. What do I mean, some of them? They're all really cool, and that's why I have them. I'm a collector, and I do a lot of thrifting, and whenever I go to thrift stores, I'm always on the lookout for decks that just interest me, and these are all decks that I have found while thrifting over the years, and I just wanted to share them with you. So let's start with this one. This one you saw in my haul the other day. This was one of the decks that I got in that lot that I purchased the other day, and it's a game, so it doesn't fit into tarot and oracle. So I just put that in here. So that is that one. This one here is a deck of cards called What Am I Feeling and What Does It Mean? By Eve A. Wood, MD. It's a kit for self-growth and healthy relationships. I was like really heavily into kind of new agey self-help stuff many years ago, and I love collecting this stuff, and it's kind of like one of those decks that you do meditations and exercises. I will show you a few of the cards. So it comes with a guidebook right here, and there you go. You've got text and I guess some exercises to do. This is a journal that accompanies it. I got this so many years ago. I don't even know how long ago I got this. And these are just a couple of cards, I guess, that go along in that kit. This is a CD that goes along with it. These are a bunch of magnets, and they are still sealed. They have all these words on them, as you can see, and I guess they are part of the exercises that are in there. And then it also comes with a few cards here with affirmations on them, like so. And I mean, this is very useful, and the backing is just like that. So you get the idea, just some exercises, affirmations, and then here is this is like a picture. It's got one of those things on the back so you can stand it up, and it says here, oh, here's where the magnets go. So you use these magnets, you stick them to this, and then you just, I guess, put all the words that apply. So that's really cool. So yeah, I have all this great stuff. These two decks that you see here, I just found a week or two ago at a Value Village, a thrift store. And they are like Japanese anime tarot/oracle cards. They are so cool. They have like a manga art style to them. They look kind of like child's collector cards, but they can so easily be used, I think, for oracle card purposes. And I'll just show you a few of the cards. If you want to see a longer look at these again, guys, just let me know. Leave a comment, and I will be happy to show them to you. Let's start with this one here. Let's start with the pink one. Okay, so there's the backing of the pink cards, and it comes with this little booklet that has all this Japanese writing in it here that tells you the meanings of the cards. A friend told me about a link to the English translation of these, so that's cool. But anyway, let me show you some of the cards so you can see what I mean, how cool they are. This totally reminds me of the Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords, you know, the sword, the sand. Actually, when I was going through these decks, I found that a lot of the same cards were in both decks, just different color schemes. I have to look at them more closely to see if there are like cards that are unique to each deck, but they are amazing. They are just absolutely amazing, as you can see. This is why I love being a collector, because there are just, excuse me, so many cards out there. So many cards that are just amazing. I love this artwork. I love this kind of artwork. So that is that deck. Let me show you the orangey red one. So here is the backing of that orangey red version, and there's the booklet that came with that deck. Same deal. It's got the Japanese writing and the descriptions of all the cards. And let me show you what these ones look like. Yeah, so I don't know if you remember, but there was an arrow card in that pink deck as well. So like I said, there are a lot of the same ones. This is one, I love this so much. This air with this, you know, big balloon with the wings on the side of the basket here. So cute. I just love them. I think they are so nice. And you see what I mean? You could probably use these for oracle cards, you know, just even if you don't know the meaning that corresponds with it in the book. I mean, you can just put your own interpretation on it, get what sense you get from it, and there you go. So that is the here's another sort of self-help deck that I found at thrifting, and this is amazing. I have looked through this several times. I haven't actually used it, but it says identify your personal goals, improve your life, your work, your relationships, and I will show you the inside. So you can see how old school this is. It even comes with a cassette tape, right? Living Your Purpose, Psychology, a Vision Lecture Series by Chuck Spisano, PhD. He's the guy who designed this, and it comes with a book. The Enlightenment book. This book is great reading just on its own, like just reading by yourself. It's really, really awesome. There is a card deck that comes with this, and it gives you all the meanings, and I will show you the cards. They have like a labyrinth design on the back. Okay, and so here's some, these could totally be used also as oracle cards, I think. And it gives you, you know, things to think about in the book. You know, it goes into great detail describing all these things. It's really, really awesome. So here's the back of the box, and it says, whether you're looking for instant answers to everyday questions or long-term solutions to life's bigger challenges, this inspiring pack will help you and your friends make positive decisions about life, work, and relationships, and bring about positive change for the future. Deck of 48 cards, and there's a look at some of them again on the back. So this is really an amazing kit. This is a really cute deck I found a little while ago. I guess this could go in the oracle card category. Madame Dora's fortune-telling cards, everything you need to know about love, money, sex, relationships, work, and happiness. So I'll show you a few of those. So this comes with a little booklet, and I'll show you that in a moment, but I'll just show you a few of the cards. They're really funny. They're really fun and cute. You know, nothing too serious, just kind of puts a smile on your face. Has a little message at the bottom of each card there. Yeah, this could totally be used as oracle cards. I should actually put that in my cabinet. Really lighthearted, you know, just fun. And let's see what the backing looks like. Yeah, it just looks like that on the back. Sorry about the glare. There you go. That's what those look like. And then, of course, in the book, it gives you a description of each card. So, that is the fun Madame Dora's fortune-telling cards. These cards are just absolutely amazing. I have an extra copy of this. I found this deck while thrifting one day, and I flipped because I bought these off Amazon or something. I don't know how long ago. They are art cards by the artist Alex Gray, who does the artwork for the rock band Tool, who I'm a huge fan of. And I love his art. All his art is very metaphysical. You know, it's metaphysical and spiritual, and it's just gorgeous. Let me show you a few of these. Even just looking at the inside of the box, you can see how gorgeous that is. But I will show you some of the cards. So here is, he does like a lot of anatomical, you can see me in there, a lot of anatomical art. And oh my God, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Some more. Here's a Buddha, like all the, like 1,000 hands or whatever. I just love how intricate his art is. It's just so beautiful and just stunning. And this one is called Sophia. I think this one is my favorite. I just love this card. Oh yeah, and on the back, yeah, see, he's got the title there. And he has a poem. He also writes poetry. And he has a poem on each back of the card. So they are absolutely This is another stunning. One of my favorite spiritual, psychological authors, Caroline Myss. These are archetype cards. This is an 80 card deck with a booklet, and they are amazing. So there's the back. These are great. Let me show you these. So this deck does come with a guidebook that looks like that. Gives you a little description of each card. Okay. And the cards themselves are just spectacular. So here's the archetype at the top, Visionary, and you have the light attributes of that archetype and then the shadow attributes. So everything has a positive and a negative, right? And you have that illustration in between, and that's the backing. Beautiful backing. These are amazing cards. I have another deck by her that I really love as well. Here's Victim, Teacher, Student, Storyteller. So you use this deck to identify what your archetypes are, what your, I guess, your primary ones are, and your, I guess, the more minimal ones. And it's really, really amazing. It's very insightful. I just adore this deck. And I suppose you could also use them as oracle cards of some kind. Prostitute. Mystic. These are really, really great. I highly recommend them if you don't have them and you're interested in this kind of thing. Monk or nun? Martyr. So you get the idea. Awesome, awesome. And I'll show you the other Caroline Myss deck I have. They are the healing cards. Caroline Myss and Peter Grosso. These are amazing. I love them. It's a 50 card deck. Also comes with a guidebook. So I found these thrifting, I believe. I was thrilled to find them. So here is the booklet that it comes with, a little soft cover, and it's awesome, amazing. So it gives you a description of the cards, explanation of the cards, what they mean, etc. And doesn't skimp on the text. And these are double-sided cards, and it gives you like things to think about and affirmations. So it gives you like a, this would be a meditation, I guess, or something to think about. So it has a beautiful illustration and then a little quote there. And then again on the back, something to think about. These are so well done. So well done. I just really love them. Oops. I love the art here. One more. So that is the healing cards by Caroline Myss. So this is a really cool, cute set I found thrifting a long time ago. It's called the Fairy Wisdom Book and Card Set, and it is by Jillian Kemp. It has 52 magical message cards. And there's the back. I will show you some of the cards. These cards are really cute because they are like rectangular and they're kind of horizontal. So I mean, the artwork is very sweet. These cards would probably be great for kids too, actually, I'm thinking. So, and they always have a season associated with them. So that one is summer. Here's another summer one. So these, I've used these before and they are really, really nice. They would also be great oracle cards, so I should really put these in my cabinet as well. Here's a spring one. Another one for spring. So I guess they're all the seasons. Spring, so there's a winter. And here's the backing. Backing is very cute. And it comes with a book. Let me show you the book here. So it has a description of all the cards inside. Oops. So there you go. There's a spread, I guess. And how cool is that? So really, really nice. I have a lot of these kinds of sets of cards by these sort of Hay House authors. This one is by Deepak Chopra. I really enjoy Deepak Chopra. I love his work. And so these are called Manifesting Good Luck cards. And, oh, there it is on the back there. Oh, this is a 60 card deck? 50 card deck, sorry. And there he is on the top. So hang on, I will take these out. And here's an example. So here is one side of the card. Has a little quote there for you. And then on the back, there's an affirmation. Isn't that nice? There's another. I love this kind of stuff. I'm just totally addicted to collecting stuff like this. I'm beneath or above no one. So, really gives you things to think about and new perspectives on things. And in that same vein, here's a pack I found just the other day by Louise Hay called Wisdom Cards, and this is a 64 card deck. I'll show you some of those. So again, these are double-sided. It has a little phrase for you to think about there, and then on the back, there's an affirmation. I really like this colorful, you know, the handwriting, the font that they use in these cards. It just really, I don't know, it's just really calming to look at these, I find. Really calming and relaxing. You know, just take a few moments and look through some of these cards every day. And maybe pull one, you know, pull one that really resonates with you and applies to your day, or stuff that's on your mind during the day. I think these things are invaluable to have, and that's why I continually surround myself with this stuff, because you know, when I need an outlet, this is what I do. I go to these kind of things and just spend some time looking through them. So that is that. This is an amazing deck that I found fairly recently, called Chakra Meditations. The deck is separated into the different chakras and gives you things to think about, or exercises you can try for each one. So let me show you some of these. This is it's by Saradananda. 52 cards, meditations, visualizations, and exercises to help you find energy and balance. So here is just a quote from the Bhagavad Gita. And so the cards have different colors for each one of the chakras. This is the second chakra, and it has the Indian name there, and it has a visualization. The backing of the card is different for each chakra, so that's the one for the orange or the sacral chakra. So it gives you a walking meditation. This deck is amazing. This deck is absolutely amazing. So that is chakra 2. Here is the solar plexus one. So there's the name of the chakra and another meditation. I think there's about 7 or 8 cards for each chakra, if I'm not mistaken. And that's the back for the water. I mean the sacral. Oh, sorry, that was still the sacral. This is the solar plexus, I believe. Yeah, solar plexus. So there's the backing for that. Another meditation. Okay, so there's that one. Here's the heart chakra, which is green. I highly recommend getting this deck if you guys can find it. It's amazing. I've used this deck and it is great. Okay, here is the throat chakra, I believe. Yep, right speech. Another meditation. Another meditation. Here is the third eye, which is purple. And there's the back for that one. Candle gazing. Okay, and this one is the crown, I believe. Yes, crown of the head. And there's the back for that one. And yeah, so awesome deck. So I found this one a little while ago. It is an astrology card kit, and I got it because I wanted to learn a little bit more about astrology. The Art of Astrology, Using the Inner Planets to Reveal Your Destiny and Desires. And this one is by Bethia Jenner. So let me open this up and show you. So this deck has a book that comes with it. It also comes with this little sort of spinny wheel thing, I guess, that you can use with the kit. I haven't used this yet, but looks it's got all the technical stuff in there and descriptions of the signs and all that. And I believe the cards, sorry, I better put this here. The cards correspond to the planets. So this would be Venus, I guess. Gives you some information about the houses as well. Teaches you about that. So there's Venus. And this one is the moon. So that would be the moon there. Here's the sun. Here's the sun. Sorry guys, I'm doing this one-handed. Looks like another sun card there. If you can find another. Okay, what's this one? This is Mars. And this one is Venus again. There's another Mars. So anyway, you get the idea. The cards correspond to the planets and tells you about transits, the houses. Awesome. I'm looking forward to getting into this someday. Here's a really fun deck called Love and Success Cards by Titania. Titania spell cards. So here they are in there, and I'll show you a few of those. So this gives you a little information and a spell that you can do. Tells you how to go about all these different things. And the backs are just like pretty simple. Just little drawings on the back there. Tells you how to make a corn dolly. A marriage spell. Wood. Gives you information about wood. Wind. Coins. Feathers. So okay, just a fun little deck. I-Ching deck, and this is really, really beautiful. It's a book and card set by Richard Craze. I don't know if you're seeing that. Richard Craze. Let me show you some of these. They are gorgeous. So this deck comes with a really sturdy hardcover book, and it tells you about all the meanings of the cards right there. So you get the idea. And show you the cards. So it has the hexagram, the Chinese name, some keywords, and a little quote at the bottom. And there's the backing with those beautiful characters on it. These are gorgeous. These are absolutely could be used as oracle cards and I need to put it in my cabinet. They are gorgeous. Very, very beautiful. So this is a kit that I've been meaning to use forever, and I've not gotten around to it because I wanted to learn about the runes. It is a got it at BMV, which is a used bookstore here in Toronto. It was originally $38, and I got it for $17. So it comes with a set of runes, as you can see right there in the window. Okay, and then it also comes with a hardcover book, and I will show you that. It's by Ralph H. Blum. So there is the book, and it also comes with a like a little pouch. This little pouch here to put the runes in. That's kind of cool. But anyway, so there's the inside cover, and tells you all the meanings, goes into detail about all these runes. If I ever have time to like do this stuff, I will get into it, but I've had this for a while and I've yet to make use of it. So very, very cool, very awesome. I'm glad I have it, even if I haven't used it yet. So this is a kit that I found, again, thrifting. Reflections of Buddha for every day. It's huge, it's a big box, and it comes with 366 meditation cards, a poster, a mandala poster, and a booklet. So I will show you some of those. So here is the booklet that it comes with, The Story of Buddhism by David Crossweller. And it has a lot of beautiful pictures. What is Buddhism? Buddhism tells you about that. The Buddha's life. Some statues. Siddhartha, which was another name for the Buddha, I know. Looks like there's some Tibetan monks. So it gives you a lot of information about Buddhism, the Buddha's teachings. So here are the cards themselves. And you come in 4 quarters there, and I'll show you some of them. So it just has a quote from the Buddha on each card. And there's the backing. Person who lies and a person who denies their own actions are partners on the road to hell. So it definitely gives you a lot of wisdom, a lot of things to think about. If you hurt an innocent person, then you are only hurting yourself, just as dust thrown into a wind is blown back in your face. So amazing. So those are the reflections of these Buddha are just cards. Fun, and for any rock music fan, I think you would love these. I found these at some kind of liquidation place, I don't know, last year or so, and I just knew I had to have them when I saw them. They are really cool. I'll show you I'll show you the Pink Floyd ones first, show you what those look like. So these are playing cards. You can just use them as playing cards, and the backing has that Dark Side of the Moon cover on it, but each card is different, of course, and has a different picture on it. This is the Ace of Hearts, King of Hearts. They're really, really cool. I actually have a video on these on this channel, so if you look it up, Pink Floyd playing cards, I did a video showing you every single one of them set to music, and it's really cool. So that is, yeah, these are just awesome. Awesome collectible to have. Love them. There's the pyramids. More pyramids. So those are the Pink Floyd ones. Let me show you the Jimi Hendrix playing cards. And there's some samples on the back there. If it would focus, that is. There we go. So again, these are just playing cards. And the backing just looks like that. Here's the Joker, another Joker. Here's the Ace of Hearts. So these are all pictures of Jimmy. That one. Aren't they awesome? I was going to do a video on this one, didn't get around to it. Oh, I love this one. I love that one. Love them all, but that one especially. Sorry about my fire alarm beeping. Battery needs to be changed. I keep forgetting. That's an awesome one too. Let's see. Here's a purple one. 3 of spades. 2 of spades. Ace of diamonds. King of diamonds. So you get the idea, aren't they awesome? This is a deck, based on Byron Katie's teaching. She's another psychology self-help author. And this one's called Katieisms. They're inner wisdom cards. And I'm not sure how many are in here, but I will show you some of them. So these are kind of horizontal as well. So it gives you a little illustration and a quote. And then the backings are just very simple. This is awesome. Yeah, her concept is called The Work, about questioning your beliefs, questioning your thoughts. These are really cool cards, actually. I really like these cards. They're very thin, though. Very, very thin cards. Very flimsy, but I do love the quotes. Everyone is a mirror of yourself, your own thinking coming back at you. You can only see what you believe. Nothing else is possible. No one has ever been angry at another human being. We're only angry at our story about them. I love the way she reframes things. You know, they make total sense when you think about it. So those are the Katieism last cards. But not least, here's another of my favorite self-help authors. This is a deck of Eckhart Tolle cards, 50 inspiration cards based on his Power of Now book. It's a meditation deck, and I'll give you a look at the cards. So it has something for you to read and think about should a situation arise that you need to deal with. And then the back is very simple, just like that. And again, these cards are very thin, very flimsy, but I love them because of the wisdom on each card. Love that. Talks about the pain body a lot. Remember that your perception of the world is a reflection of your state of consciousness. You are not separate from it, and there is no objective world out there. Every moment your consciousness creates the world that you inhabit. So that is the Power of Now deck. Again, I highly recommend that as well. Just realized I forgot to show you this one as well. This would be another Oracle deck, I would say. Fairy Tale Fortune cards by Liz Dean, 36 cards. They are very cute. Comes with a book, and I will show you those. Okay, so here is the book. Very cute. Very sweet. These are really nice cards, actually. I have used them, and they are really, really nice. Here's what they look like on the back. Very nice design there. And I'll show you a few of these. So this is the stork, the tree, the heart, love and kindness everywhere. I wish that were true. The moon, and honor comes to you and others see your light. The mouse, what's eating away at you. The Tower, destiny and protection. Oops. The Child, beginnings, kindness, and good company. The Woman, symbol of you or a significant person. And the Anchor, hope, wealth, and security. So these are very nice cards. Very, very cute. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this look at my basket of goodness here. And thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for You Pick the Card. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure to click the bell to the right of the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. Like my Facebook page. Please like and share if you enjoyed the video. And if you'd like to order a personal reading with me, please visit my website at tarotwonderland.com. All links are below the video. Thank you for watching.